So have men become weaker? I think as a whole, the answer is yes. In terms of why? Well, there are a lot of reasons, right? I think our diet has caused us to be weak physically. We don't exercise enough because of technology. We consume too much pornography. We drink too much. We smoke too much. We mess around with dirty, spicy senoritas way too much. Never, ever, ever wanting to offend anybody because we don't want to hurt their tender, precious little feelings. Like, I get it, but I'm not going to lie to them just to make them feel good. Mental toughness is like a freaking superpower in today's world of weak-minded men. If you have it, if you possess it, you're gonna have an advantage over like 99.7% of other people. Gentlemen, today, the good news is that I'm gonna prove that you are mentally stronger than you realize. The first sign that you're mentally stronger than you realize is that you don't whine and bitch and complain when things don't go your way. You also don't get super pissed off at people and try and cancel them when they say something you don't like. You understand that life is about choices. You understand that if you want something, you can do it, but you are going to have to work for it. It's not going to be fair. Life isn't fair. Strong-minded men understand and know that fairness is a fallacy. You've got to make and create your own destiny, your own luck. And strong-minded men, they go out and do it. The second sign that you are stronger than you realize is that you don't overdo it in terms of partying, drugs, drinking, women. Strong-minded men like you understand that it's about moderation. It's about balance. It's about not doing anything too stupid. But if you're somebody that is always giving in to his impulses, you're always going out and partying, drinking to the point of blackout drunk, waking up to people that you shouldn't be waking up next to. Good morning. Number 3 is no fap. If you are somebody that's like, yo, Big Al is off limits, I'm not saying that it's something that most people should do. But if you do, or you don't do, for that matter, I personally think this is incredibly mentally strong because it takes willpower, right? As dudes, that's what we do, right? We wanna go to town and say yo to Al, right? But if you're somebody that is like, you know what? I don't have a healthy relationship with the movies, and so I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna abstain. Gentlemen, personally, I think you are strong as Number 4 is that you've got control over your emotions. Somebody who is mentally weak freaks out, right? They feel something, boom, they're acting. Whether or not they get super pissed off, super excited, they are always like up, down, or just going crazy. If you are somebody that has the ability to control yourself, not freak out, think logically and rationally, that is incredibly mentally strong. Number 5 is you don't let your past define you and dictate your future. There's so many people that have bad things that happen to them that never get over it, never deal with it, and instead, they allow these situations or bad things that happen to control them, to control their happiness, their life, and their future. But strong-minded men, they have the same bad crap happen, but they decide to do something about it. They decide that despite their situation, despite these bad things, they are going to be happy, confident, and move themselves forward. They are going to face their demons and fight. The way that I thought is actually the 6th sign that you're crazy, crazy, crazy mentally strong. You go to therapy. Going to therapy was one of the best decisions of my life because I was finally able to deal with my issues that were preventing me from truly being happy. Guys, if you are somebody that is ready to finally fight and you're ready to do something about it, take action and control your happiness in your life, I want you to hit that link down below and check out today's video sponsor, BetterHelp. So BetterHelp, I've talked about them before, I've used their service, and they are amazing. If you are somebody that is serious about taking control of your life and your happiness, I want you to hit that special link down below, betterhelp.com/alpha-m. That's BetterHelp.com/alpha-m. You're going to get 10% off your first month of therapy. So the way that it works, BetterHelp is not a crisis line. It's professional therapy done securely online. The way that it works, when you go through that special link, guys, you're going to complete a survey. It's a questionnaire that's going to help assess your needs, and then you're going to be matched with your therapist within 48 hours. And then you can schedule video or phone sessions with your therapist that are totally secure and also chat. You have like unlimited ability to like chat with your therapist, and everything that you say, everything that you talk about is completely confidential. And that's one of the things that I love so much about therapy. It was an unbiased perspective. Their job, their only job, is to help you. You don't have to sit next to them at Christmas dinner. And that's one of the things that was really affecting me. I didn't want to talk to my mom about my girlfriend, or I didn't want to talk to my girlfriend about things that were happening at work with this dude that I was working with that was taking advantage of me. It was uncomfortable. I was embarrassed. But with a therapist, it allows you to let the guard down and just deal with your shit. And the thing that you may like, I like it, is that with BetterHelp, it's not as uncomfortable as in-person therapy. You know, I've done both. I've done the online BetterHelp. I've also done in-person. And I can tell you from experience that the thing that's really cool about about BetterHelp is that it's not uncomfortable like it is when you go in and actually sit down with somebody and they're like, okay, so tell me about yourself. Not with BetterHelp. You can even turn your camera off. So if you don't want to be seen, you don't have to. BetterHelp is a network of over 20,000 therapists, and it's worldwide. And the other really cool thing, guys, is that financial aid is available. So literally, there is no excuse. If you are somebody that is serious about taking care of yourself and giving yourself the gift of happiness, I want you to hit that special link down below, betterhelp.com/alpha-M. That's BETTERHELP.com/alpha-M. If you go through that special link, guys, you're going to get 10% off your first month of therapy. The next sign that you're mentally stronger than most people is that you work out consistently and you don't feel the need to tell everybody about it. All right, so let me explain. When somebody starts a diet or a workout plan, what happens? A lot of times they're like super pumped and into it and they're telling everybody, and oh my God, I'm keto, I'm vegan, I'm paleo, right? And then they're like, I'm CrossFit. And like, I get it. Congratulations. I've been consistently working out for 34 years. And you know what else? Come here. I eat healthy. I do, and I don't tell everybody or try to make them feel bad when they're not. Gentlemen, this is you, this is me, this is us, and us as strong-minded men work out consistently and don't tell everybody about it. The next sign that you're mentally stronger than most people is that you are willing to take a risk and a chance, not knowing the outcome. Strong-minded men have the ability to push down the fear, the uncertainty, not knowing what exactly is going to happen. Strong-minded men know that, you know what, this isn't a sure thing, but I want it. So I'm willing to take the chance. I'm willing to step outside of my box. I'm willing to try, because not trying and living with the fear of regret is worse than living with the potential of failure. And if you fail, guess what? As a strong-minded man, you're like, yo, that sucked. I'm going to own it. I'm going to get up. I'm going to move myself forward and try again. Next sign that you are a strong-minded man is that you are comfortable being by yourself. Going out to eat by yourself, going to a movie by yourself, doing things by yourself. I say that weak-minded men like to be surrounded by their posse because they need groups of people in order to basically entertain them, to make them feel good, and to make them feel valuable. Strong-minded men are fine being by themselves. Now, do they like going out and seeing people? Sure, but they're okay, they're comfortable, they're secure enough in who they are to do things solo as well. The next sign that you are mentally stronger than most people is that you are empathetic. Empathy is the ability to actually put yourself in somebody else's shoes and feel what they would be feeling in a certain situation. You know, if you are somebody that has that ability, that is empathetic, this means not only that you're compassionate, but it also means that you have emotional intelligence, which is incredibly strong. And the last thing that makes you mentally stronger than most people is that you protect your happiness. What I mean by this is happiness is something that is not easy to come by. I think that a lot of people are struggling or searching, and this is one of the reasons why I feel like we've become as a society very weak, because we're seeking it from outside sources that are never going to produce the results that we need. It's internal. Happiness is derived from you doing what you love, doing things that matter, doing things that give back to the community, which are going to in turn make you feel good about yourself. Strong-minded men protect the happiness that they have developed. If this means you get rid of toxic people, you get rid of them. If it means you say no, because strong-minded men are not people pleasers. They do not do things at the sacrifice or the detriment to their happiness, their time, and their peace of mind. Gentlemen, you are amazing. And hopefully after this video, you realize how mentally strong you are.